wash away the past with the blood of Olympus. Chaos will rise again.
Well, the hardest part, of course, is always trying to match expectations to time. There is never enough time, and expectations are way too high. So, staying true to reality and delivering is the hardest part. It's a big accomplishment, and for me it's been on and off 5 years of work and life, so God of War 3 has been with me for a long time, so I'm mentally not done yet.
Your son has returned.
The best thing I would say is graphics and lighting. We could do a lot more on PS3, make it a lot more realistic or a lot more unrealistic if we wanted to. And also we definitely could animate a lot more and deform a lot more. We could make a Titan, which is essentially a big moving level with all its skin animated and other characters running and climbing on that skin and gameplay taking part on moving skin of a Titan. But that definitely would not have happened on PS2. Well, there are many purely technological limitations that you run into, like frame rate or processing power on a particular unit, but in general it's just you try to go as far as you can. And take a few more steps after that to implement what the game director wants and what you really want the user to see. And then you are running too slow, you're not making the frame rate, and then you are either optimize or make cuts, and that iteration continues on and on and on. And I can definitely say that the game got slightly faster within last week before the shipping candidate was birthed. So you always try to make it as good as you can. Probably that it all came together. That in the end we could get the quality up to where it is and could get the frame rate up to where it is and basically put all the pieces of the puzzle together at once. Because that's the difference between a demo or an alpha version or a beta version and the final product. Because everything up until the final one is missing pieces, and you can make excuse that no, this is not final yet. Now you can't, and I think it came together pretty well. Which I resent most. No. There were a couple really exciting characters I thought that didn't make it into the game for one reason or the other. There was a puzzle that was very intricate and hard to do, and was greatly simplified that I sort of would have hoped stayed, but it didn't. But I think in general, all of the cuts actually improved the game as opposed to taking away from the user experience. Since the puzzle I'm talking about actually in play testing took more than an hour to solve for most people, so it would have slowed down the flow of the game greatly. So I think the designers made a good decision to cut it. Well, Titans. We definitely couldn't make Titans on PS2, and we always had this notion that in Greek mythology there is a big war between gods and Titans, and we wanted to picture it, and we couldn't on PS2, and now we did it, and it's very good.